Hey yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's your boy S.V. Hee-ha. Need not to worry. I'm back here with another John. Yeah, man. Finally got to sit my ass down, man. Yo, I just watched a video that Boxing Fanatical just dropped about EA possibly revealing a Fight Night game July 20th. Now, I read something prior to seeing Fanatical's video about EA, revisiting a franchise, an old franchise that they did one time before. I think I spoke on it in one of my videos, EA versus ESBC. One of the videos I did, I spoke on it, right? Now, some of the games that's rumored to be, I think I read it in Forbes. One of the games rumored to be was, it was a few games, NBA Street, things like that. I think he mentioned Def Jam, but I don't think Def Jam is an EA game. You know what I'm saying? Or NBA Jam. You know what I'm saying? They bought NBA Jam was made by Midway. You know what I'm saying? And then I think later on EA tried to do something with an NBA Jam that wasn't as successful, right? But I think it was they were saying the MVP series, the baseball series, was a possibility of a comeback. They brought up the Fight Night possibly being one of the games to bring back the NCAA. They already bringing back the NCAA football game. That's already been confirmed that they're doing the college football game, right? Now, I just want to talk about if EA is going to revisit the boxing scene, right? I just want to say, I like competition, right? But if EA is trying to come out with a boxing game now, or they want to announce that they're making a boxing game now, fuck you, EA. That's what I want to say. I want to say fuck EA Sports, man. No, you don't get to just play with our strings, our heartstrings like that, and just come and say fuck us for all of these years, and then when you see another game coming up from the mud that's looking promising because we gathering it around, and now you want to capitalize off of the buzz of ESBC. Now look, ESBC is some of the reason why more people are revisiting Fight Night Champions. Is why people are picking up their sticks and still playing Fight Night Champions now, because we got ESBC coming, and now everybody's boxing itch is coming back. And the last thing that we have is Fight Night Champions. Fuck you, EA. You don't get to just come in and try to use your big name, your popularity. This is all hypothetical. If this is what they're planning, this is my message to EA Sports. We can't just, if they're coming out with it, or if they plan on announcing, we can't just be like, okay, EA's making a boxing game now, and then just now have this big war, right? Between, ESBC fans and EA fans. No, we can't do that. We can't just sit there and now allow EA to just try to use their big corporate name to just come in and say, yeah, we're making a boxing game now. Fuck that. Y'all gotta come, and y'all gotta come with it like ESBC is coming with it. We have to make EA Sports show improve. Because look, they can't even get their UFC right. They want to exclusive and stop everybody else from making UFC games, and they can't even make the proper UFC game. So why should we trust them that, oh yeah, EA's they're gonna do right by us? They wasn't listening to us in the first place. It was thousands upon thousands of fans petitioning for you guys to come and make a boxing video game for fucking 10 plus years. We've been begging you guys, literally begging for a fucking boxing game. And y'all didn't want to do it. Oh, y'all committed y'all pulled the Fight Night team, the team that was working on the boxing game. Y'all pulled them and said, focus on UFC now. Even when they was like, nah, let's still have Fight Night. No, we're doing UFC. That's what y'all said. And now ESBC is coming in and they're getting this backing and they're looking like a great potentially fire best boxing game we've ever seen. Now y'all want to come and this is why, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust EA. We see how they got Tyson Fury and AJ? Possibly got them tangled up in some type of contract to where we will have to wait for them to even get into a game like ESBC. That's why the EA hire over there at ESBC worries me so much, because of shit like this and tactics like this that could possibly be used by EA. See? Now, EA could just EA announcing if hypothetically speaking, just EA announcing that they're going to come out with a boxing game splits it now. Instead of all the fans being geared towards ESBC, now some guys are going to say, you know what, fuck ESBC. The die-hard Fight Night Champions EA fans, they're going to say, you know what, fuck that ESBC game, man. We're going to wait for Fight Night to come out because of the history and the fan loyalty to EA. I don't know why EA has any loyal fans, because they don't put out the proper simulation games. They just don't. How many years have people been complaining about Madden? How many years? And every single year is the same motherfucking game. If you look at the trailer for EA Madden 22 and you compare it to the trailer of Madden EA 21, what's the difference? What's the difference? What's the fucking difference between Madden 21 and Madden 22? The trailers. Compare them to. Every time I watch a Madden trailer, it looks, oh, that looked like what they were showing last year. And the year before that. And the year before that. Same fucking game. Same problems. Same sliding. Same game tackling not proper. Same IQ AI not doing the proper things that's supposed to be happening in football. Same shit. And so what? Just because they possibly announce a boxing game, we supposed to just sit there and just hop back on EA wave? No. We have to make EA earn their spot all over again. That's the only way we will get what we trying to get. We trying to get, since Boxing Fanatical said something. He said something that I totally agree with. He said, see, ESBC took their stand on simulation. EA, they never take that stance on true boxing simulation. They try to always mix it. Arcade, geared to the casual, and geared to the and instead of doing a casual mode, they try to mix sim with arcade, and it never works. It never works. But they still do it every year. Why? Because of money. Because they think it's going to continue to draw the casual fan by having, knock these crazy, unrealistic knockouts. And punches and all of these things that's wrong with their game. Stamina. right? We have to, as a community that came up and helped boost ESBC to the position that it is now. We cannot just allow EA to come in and take that momentum that was going to that's going to continue to carry ESBC into the next level. Same way we're holding ESBC accountable, we have to hold EA accountable for all of the years of their fuckery. We gotta do it. We can't just be sitting here doing this shit, letting their quote unquote great name just come in and shake up what's going on here and dividing the communities. I'm all for competition. I'm all for it. I'm all for a variety of having multiple options out there. But from what I'm seeing from ESBC and what I've been seeing from EA, fuck EA, man. ESBC is the more transparent company. They listen to what the boxing fan wants more than what EA does. EA does what the fuck they want to do regardless of what the fans say we want. Because look, they've been doing it with their Madden franchise. They've been doing it with their basketball franchise, which is why their basketball franchise is in the dumps right now. That they can't even come out with a basketball game right now, which live was the #1 basketball game in the world. NBA professional basketball live was #1 for how many consecutive years? Until that competition kicked them out. Until we were able to see the real. We were able to see, hold on, wait. 2K with Iverson on the cover to live. It was like, nah, this one, it looks wow. The graphics is way better than live's. And next thing you know, we just started seeing the gameplay coming, and it was just leaps and bounds better and more realistic than the live was. Just was, to the point where live cannot currently compete. They cannot compete with NBA 2K right now. They can't compete. Completely wipe them out of the scene, which is crazy to me. That's crazy for a company like EA that had the basketball world in its hands to not be able to make a game good enough for people to want to buy it. That's absolute laziness, no passion. I don't give a fuck about people been getting fired behind the scenes left and right over NBA Live. Because they had their feet up thinking that they just had thrown all of these years, because every year the game dropped, people just grabbing it and spending their hard-earned dollars. You will not, I repeat, EA Sports, you will not steal my money any longer. And I hope that they don't continue to steal y'all money with the UFC franchise, because that's what they're doing, guys. They're stealing y'all money. They're stealing y'all precious time in life in gaming. They're stealing it because they're telling you it's simulation, and then when you play it, it's not. It's not. It's all arcade. You see? So don't get, if this is a hypothetical video, because it's rumors that another fight night could be in the making. So I just want to get everybody prepared for this. Let's not just jump on, because see, that's what they're expecting. They just want to come in and rattle what's going on with ESBC. See, because we be, you know what I'm saying, so critical, and we watching them ESBC with a close eye, and we're like, oh nah, yo, we need gameplay. We need this. You know why we like that? Because of guys in companies like EA Sports. Because of companies like that. They sit there, they have masterful trailers, they look good, and then when you play the game, it's nothing like what we thought in the trailer. EA had with the Kyrie Irving NBA Live, they had one of the best trailers where it was like, oh shit, is that what the game gonna look like? It even had some shit in there that was slaying actual gameplay on the fucking thing. And then that game was just one of the worst games we've ever seen. See, we got a lot of that, so we're traumatized as a gaming community from all of these companies, and we just recently went through it with Cyberpunk, where this game I'm not a big first person gamer. I'm not too big on the first person. It's a few games that I like that's first person, like Battlefield. I will buy Battlefield. You know what I'm saying? And the Call of Duty recently, the Call of Duties, they've been stepping their game up because they've been listening to the fans like, yo, what are y'all doing? Since Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, one of them, when it was in the Desert Storm and shit like that. You know, that shit was one of the best Call of Duties. You know what I'm saying? Then when Battlefield came, they had to step their shit up, and they stepped it up. Right? Damn, I just caught a brain fart. But yeah, man. Like we can't allow this shit. We cannot allow EA to just come in here and do what the fuck they want with us, man. And steal from us. They've been robbing us for so many years. To the point where they don't even listen to what the fuck we got to say. Just $60 for this game, and that's that. We're traumatized from it. So now ESBC gets some of the backlash from shit like that. We can't even trust when, you know what I'm saying, soon as they start being quiet about shit, we are, oh, is the game gonna drop? Oh, this game ain't even coming out. That's how we get. That's how the community gets. But I want to give a fat shout out to this community, man. ESBC. We've been going sick. We've been going sick, and this shit is growing crazy. It's growing crazy. Shout outs to all of the content creators. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all of them. Since the first people ever that I watched their videos about this game. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Coach's Corner. Shouts to Boxing Fanatico, Study, King Juice, JMMA, the whole squad, TMA, Pressy, Fred Talks. Who else am I missing? Marshall Minds. Who else? It's so many. It's so many, and it's still growing. I'm all with the competition and shit, but fuck you, EA. Just like you said, middle finger to us. You gotta earn our respect back. You ain't just getting it. Next, John.